Hey guys, today we're going to be making this super cute bow pillow out of flannel, felt, and a pillow insert. We're going to start by making an envelope pillow cover. So my pillow insert is 12 by 16 inches, so I'm adding 1 inch to those dimensions and cutting out a piece of flannel that's 13 by 17 inches. For the back piece, I'm going to add 5 more inches. So basically I'm cutting out 2 pieces that are almost the same, except one piece is just 5 inches longer than the other. That long piece I'm going to fold in half, and this is going to be the back of our pillow. And so I'm going to cut that in half, and that's going to basically kind of envelope over each other. And Michael's just ironing out the fabric before he gets hemming, so he's just hemming one edge of both of those back pieces, and then they're going to overlap like this. Now I'm laying my fabric down with the pretty sides facing inward or facing each other, and I'm going to pin all the way around so all the fabric stays in place while Michael is sewing. So Michael's sewing with about a 1/2 inch seam allowance and just a regular straight stitch, and then beginning and ending with a back stitch to lock that thread into place. And after he gets done sewing all the way around our pillow cover, then I cut off the extra fabric at the corners. That keeps it from bulking up. Now we're ready to move on to decorating it and making the bow. We're just going to be working on the front part of the pillow. I have a few sheets of felt that I picked up at Walmart for super cheap, and I'm going to take one of those pieces and cut out 4 1-inch strips of felt. And then we're going to take these and create kind of what would look like a tie going around the pillow, but we're not actually going all the way around the pillow. We're going to be stopping at the seam. I like to leave a little bit of an overhang just going beyond the seams, and then I can come back and always trim off any extra later on. But for right now, I'm just focusing on the top, just trimming those pieces so they fit together and lay together nicely on the top, and then doing the same in the other direction. Next, I'm taking my high temperature hot glue gun and I'm going to glue down those 4 ends of the felt at the center of the pillow. Now glue down the other ends of the felt at the seam. You want to just make sure that you kind of press the end of the felt or the tip of the felt kind of into that seam, and then it'll look like it's sewn in. Now we're ready to make the bow. So I cut out 1-inch strips of felt in 4 different lengths. This one's 12 inches, 10.5, 9 inches, and 7.5 inches. And feel free to change up the sizes if you want to create a larger or smaller bow. I also cut out 4 pieces of each size. Now take a strip of felt and pull the ends towards the center. You want them to meet directly in the middle, and then glue the ends down. So you're going to have kind of these 2 open loops, and then just the center is glued down. And then repeat this on all of your strips of felt. Now I'm cutting out about a 2-inch square of felt, and this is going to be what we're gluing our bow onto, so it's going to be our base. And then I'm starting with the longest strips of felt first, and I'm just adding a little glue to the bottom centers and pressing those down. So basically I'm sort of going to be forming an X and then another X on top of that, because we have 4 pieces in each of our sizes. So we're just going to kind of offset each piece so it kind of fills in the gap from below it, right? And so then after we get one section done, this is one layer, then we're going to move on to the next layer, which is our next size, and then we're going to fill in the gaps with those. So you can kind of see how it's forming and how you just kind of keep creating these little X's one on top of the other, and how it fills in the gaps below. And then just continue on until you get to the very top, and I'll show you how we finish it off. Cut out one last piece of felt about 2.5 inches in length, and then add some glue to the center of your bow. And then you're going to press one end and then curl it over, let the ends meet together, and press that other end down. And that's gonna be your center. Once you finish your bow, then you can flip it over and glue down those last little corners of that square piece of felt we added to the bottom. Now all you have to do is add hot glue to the center of your pillow over where you made your little faux ribbons and just press your bow right into it and you're all done. How cute is that? I love how this turned out. I hope you guys like it too. Let me know, and thank you so much for watching. I shall see you in the next video. Bye.